took my mic, and then my dad had
I should have my problems I do with the real one.
you know what? It takes great videos. The nicer newer iPhones, but one day was the first day it was something that was snowing, and so we were just like, no, but we gotta go do it. And you could see the people that had done it before that had their cameras in like their walk bags and stuff like that.
I always
Obviously, lose your choice. The mirrors are huge, but I'm also running the beaches museum as well. And around.
Hey, Jamesia, let's do a quick mic check. And I don't know if everybody else needs a mic check too while I'm up here. Okay. Testing the mic. We're going to hear from the chief and we're going to hear from the state attorney. Okay. Jamesia, you still there? We're going to hear from the chief today. We're going to hear from the state attorney. We are in Jacksonville Beach, right off of Penman. Cool. Everybody else is good? I'm sorry.
Hello, everybody. Just real quick, we're getting ready to start this press conference off. Appreciate everybody being here. Please understand we will not have any questions afterwards, but I promise you, you'll have good information that will lead you from there, okay? So with that being said, I'm going to bring everybody in and introduce the Chief of Police with the Jacksonville Beach Police Department, okay?
Good morning, and thank you for being here today. My name is Gene Paul Smith, and I am the Chief of Police, the Jacksonville Beach Police Department. I am joined by several of men and women from our agency, State Attorney Melissa Nelson, and members of the Bridegan family who have waited for this day for almost a year. On February 16, 2022, Jared Bridegan was driving home from a planned date night with his children. On Wednesday nights, Jared would take his 9-year-old twins to dinner with their 2-year-old half-sister. He had just dropped off his twins at their mother's home and was driving to his own home on a dark area of Sanctuary Boulevard here in Jacksonville Beach. Jared came upon a tire blocking his route of travel. That tire was purposely placed there to make him stop. After putting on his hazard lights and placing his car in park, he opened his door and to presumably move the tire out of the road. It was then that he was gunned down in cold blood. Nothing was stolen from him. His 2-year-old daughter remained strapped in the car seat in the back. This was a planned and targeted ambush and murder. The ruthless homicide has pained our community, and of course, Kirsten and Adam, who are here with us today, along with their brother Justin, and the rest of Jared's family and friends who mourn his death. For almost a year, we have investigated this case, seeking the many questions surrounding Jared's murder, and most importantly, to answer the question, who killed Jared? Just under an hour ago, this man, Henry Tenen, was arrested for the following crimes: conspiracy to commit murder, second degree murder with a weapon, accessory after the fact to a capital felony, and child abuse, all directly related to the murder of Jared. In just a moment, State Attorney Nelson will speak briefly about the charges and what's next for Tenen. However, I will say one additional thing beforehand. We ask for the community's help at the outset of this crime, and I want to personally thank everyone who has come forward to offer even the smallest bit of information. We ask for your help to identify a dark-colored F-150 Ford pickup spotted around the crime scene at the time of the shooting. And we sought information about the tire planted in the road that stopped Jared. Thank you again to everyone who stepped up. It was very helpful. We hope to have more answers to provide to you, even if not, it cannot be today. And with that, State Attorney Nelson will go into the charges and the next steps.
Thank you, Chief. Let me begin by thanking all of the media who has followed this case since its inception. And
Planted in
Kirsten,
the road that
Adam,
stopped Jared.
your wife Carly, your brother Justin. I know this wait has not been easy, but as I just told you, I can attest firsthand to the department, the Jacksonville Beach Police Department, and our prosecution team at the State Attorney's Office has devoted to this investigation. Today, we have decided to share limited information about the state's evidence against Henry Tenen. In order to protect the integrity of this ongoing and active investigation, the state has obtained a court order sealing Tenen's arrest warrant and affidavit for the next 30 days. However, I will briefly discuss the 4 crimes for which Tenen has been arrested. Conspiracy to commit murder. We know Henry Tenen did not act alone. Conspiracy to commit murder is a first-degree felony, punishable by up to 30 years in prison. Accessory after the fact to a capital felony. This charge is based on Henry Tenen's actions in the days after Jared's murder. This crime is also a first-degree felony, punishable by up to 30 years in prison. Child abuse. This charge stems from the fact that Kirsten and Jared's then 2-year-old daughter was directly in harm's way when her father was shot and killed in front of her. This is a third-degree felony, punishable by up to 5 years in prison. Second-degree murder. This crime is a first-degree felony, punishable by up to life in prison, and due to Henry Tenen's participation in the murder of Jared Bridegan. Tenen will have his first appearance in court tomorrow morning. Thereafter, we will present his case to a grand jury in order to seek an indictment for first-degree murder. This, of course, will carry a punishment of mandatory life in prison.
Thank you, State Attorney Nelson. The last thing I will ask is for this community to continue its vigilance as we move forward with this case. If you have any information about this man, Henry Tenen, as it relates to this crime, please contact the Jacksonville Beach Police Department or the State Attorney's Office. Thank you for being here and have a good day. Thank you.
Okay, that is it for the press conference. Again, we really appreciate you all coming out to listen. There's a lot of key information there. There will be more to come, as both the State Attorney Nelson spoke of and the Chief of Police with Jacksonville Beach. And if you have any questions, everybody has my information. Please feel free to reach out to me and I'll answer what I can when I can. Okay? Thank you. you're more than happy, the lobby and out front to stay as long as y'all want.
Thank you, I just need the Wi-Fi.
I'm Sergeant Tanya, Tonyya Taylor.